He leads us all the way, playing proper football, the Sheff United way. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale.
Good morning, Vietnam! Daddy's back! Daddy is back! Welcome in, folks. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in to another Watchalong. I am your captain for this journey. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to Chat Row. Welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome in, kids. And back for another one. Blades v QPR away at QPR and Loftus Road. Another big one in the championship off the back of that 3-1 defeat on Monday. Which kind of flattered Leeds. It probably should have finished 2-1. A late goal, a late garbage time goal by Leeds, making it 3-1. So Blades looked to bounce back today, going away from Bramall Lane, as I mentioned, to Loftus Road. Seeing the results earlier, you might be in it if you win. The lead might only be down to 3 if Sheff United could pull off the 3 points today. Leeds getting a draw this morning, earlier afternoon, if you're over in Europe or wherever you are in the rest of the world. 1-1 against West Brom. So their lead currently over us is 6 points. So if Blades go in and get the 3 points, the lead could be down to 3, and we're within one match of leveling up Leeds. Certainly didn't see that when the world was coming to an end Monday night. But yeah, we go again. I will scroll across the banner of now across the bottom of your screen. Actually, I had that wrong. Give me 1 second while I work on that. Bang. There you go. Blades against QPR. Cooper Chowdhury comes in for Clark as he did midweek. Anel, JLT, Burrows, Peck Souza, Hamer, O'Hare, BBD, and Tyrese Campbell. And some good subs. Welcome back to Femi Siriki being on the bench again after dealing with his injury. A strong bench. I don't know how many times I've been able to say a strong bench in terms of Sheff United over the last few years. Remember, as always, kids, get your score predictions in Chat Row before we get this one going, or as always, they will not count. So I see some people in here. Simon, hello, Simone. Welcome back. Daryl's in there. Up them Blades. S likes my away shirt. This is my favorite away shirt. Pat says, let's go Blades. Bladesman says, come on, you Jedi Knight Wizards. And then first one of the day. William. 2-0, a professional. I should put a tie on for that if it's going to be a professional 2-0 to the Blades. So you guys' thoughts on the lineup? What's everybody thinking? Is it the best we could be at right now, considering? Would you like somebody in for Chowdhury as opposed to him starting? Is there somebody on the bench? Do we think that Femi Siriki is going to come out at some point in this game? I don't know. It should be an interesting game. As far as my take is, we're about 10 minutes away. I think the Blades could get this one done. This is a QPR side that's been up and down a little bit over the past 5 or so games. So yeah, I mean, everybody's saying, oh, there's John. Good morning, John McD. He's going 2-0. Daryl's going 3-0. Leeds dropping 2 points. Come on, Blades. Yeah, I just think United might have enough in the tank to get us over the line. 1, maybe 2. I would really like a clean sheet. I'd just say that. I'd even take a 0-0, but I'd really like a clean sheet to get us back in that good graces, because it feels like it's been years since Sheff United have kept a clean sheet. That is our frailty at the back, if you want to say that. But yeah, should be an interesting 90 minutes. We also do have some FA Cup action going on. Bournemouth and Wolves. And Middlesbrough and Derby County at the Riverside, as I will also give you color commentary on those games as well. Alessandro's going 2-0 Blades. Need to bounce back. Bang, bang, right there. Oh, there he is. The one, the only, the greatest in the history of the world. Read his name, everybody. It's Dublin Blade 1. I don't know why he put the 1 on the end of it when he did it, but he did. Morning, Chad. Hope you're well. I am fine. Dublin 3-1 to dem Blades. Just in from work, so sitting down and having a brew. Hopefully it's Carling. Good lineup. Bar JLT should have been holding in. We have to attack the same intensity as Leeds. Yes, you are correct. Yeah, that's the one change that many people thought were going to come in as I flip it to the QPR side coming in. The man, the myth, the legend, the greatest of all time right here. Read his name, Scott, this guy right here. He was late. Yeah, I was going to say, Scott, you're usually on time like the train. Back from Sheffield, taking me. Did you drive past the lane there, Scott? And he's in here again with 2-1 Blades win. Greystone Gardens, that is a interesting name. I think Greystone Gardens is now my favorite name because the train guy went to the dark side. So Greystone Gardens, whoever can beat that, that's top the list. 3-1 Blades. I knew it was FA Cup, but hopefully this is an omen. Yeah, Burnley start conceding goals. They did have their backup keeper, and I don't think they had that strong of a lineup. I had it on this morning, but Paul Heckingbottom's Preston, who we play a week from today, thumped them 3-0, and Paul Heckingbottom has his side in the 5th or 6th round of the FA Cup. I think it's the 6th round. Yeah, very interesting. Paul Heckingbottom has Preston playing some decent football right now. So we're counting down to Blades v QPR at Loftus Road. If you guys see this blowing behind me, I've got the windows open because it's a nice, beautiful day over here stateside, so it might fluctuate a little bit. So I had to take all my bobbleheads down so they didn't smash when the wind blew, because it is a bit of a drafty day over here. Yes, Dublin back in here. 10 changes for Burnley. Yes, so there's the reason. Therein lies the reason why they took the defeat. I know Trafford wasn't in goal, but I think it was Muric was in goal for Burnley. So who do you guys fancy in Bournemouth versus Wolves in the FA Cup? Looks like it's at the Vitality. We could be playing both of these sides next season in the Premier League. And also, before we get rolling, what's everybody's thoughts off the back of the Leeds defeat? Do you think the sky's falling, or is it just a loss to probably the best team in the league? Good afternoon, Mr. Adrian. Because I think it was just you played pretty well. Summing it up, they played pretty well, all things considered. Like I said at the beginning, 3-1 flattered, I believe, Leeds. Probably should have been 2-1 to Leeds. frailties at the back. We always knew Leeds were going to get at least one. But it is what it is. I think we'll be just fine. I still like our position in the league. I still think we're a better side than Burnley. The game at the end of the season, as I pull out my handy dandy schedule, we have to go to Turf Moor. The third from last game of the season. So quite a bit of games left. I think 12 games left, if I'm correct. But there's plenty of points left on the table, and Leeds are far from unbeatable. So they could slip up, and you might be able to backdoor them and get in there. Maybe steal the trophy out of Leeds. A famous Leeds crumble would be nice about this time of year. Simon chiming in on his thoughts after full time. Knew we were done for when we didn't go up to. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty fair. S24. I'm Dublin 10 Blade. Forgot to put the 0. That's a pretty good one. Our Cyprian King is in here. Hal, hope you're still on the mend and getting better day by day. Let's see. Scott, need to close the gap on Leeds. Yes, that's what I was talking about. If you would have showed up on time, I did a monologue about Leeds dropping points. Yes, I think this feels eerily similar to when we got promoted out of this division a couple of years ago to when Borough were the greatest team in the history of the championship. They hadn't lost in ages. They chased us down. We dropped a few points in about February. They got it down to 2. Or did they surpass us? I think at one point they played a game where they took 3 points and we hadn't played, so they went ahead of us. So they, in theory, passed us in the league. And then we righted the ship and kind of and grew that gap back out. I think that's similar to how this is going to be. I don't think Burnley are that good of a side, if I'm completely honest. They do keep a lot of clean sheets. They're good defensively. Going forward, I just don't think they have it. Even though the amount of players they brought in. Jamie in the chat right now. He's at the game. He says up the Blades. S says rest in peace, Paul Dawson, who went to nearly every home match, home and away, for the last 40 years. Whew. That is some dedication. Going a tough game, need to get a draw or a win. Was talking to Leeds fan at work about promotion, and we went from 13 games. We need 6 wins, maybe 2 draws with curious overline pre-Leeds. Okay, that's possible. Considering Leeds' loss is a 5-point match, Simon, let's get our ticker getting ready to go. I got to get that. That's squared away. The teams are out. They're showing a close-up of the Blades as the hugs and kisses go around from the Blades players. And we will soon be underway at Loftus Road. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Dublin, you're right. Yeah, we are. If we don't start banging them in, they just, we've got to do something to claw back that goal difference. And it's just, I think ours are too. Okay, teams are huddled up with their goal difference. So 2 games back, but when we win today, Burnley go 191 as I call them because their tactics 2 games behind us. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And Simon says Drew. Sorry, Drew. Let's see, getting ready to hammer this one off here. Referee making sure there's 18 QPR players and 7 Blades players. The tight, close-knit as we are underway. I don't know. I was falling asleep at the wheel. Let's go, boys. Anel's 100th game today, and I'll give it to Adrian. So I'm with Anel's 100th game, and I will give this to Adrian a 2-0 win. Door is closed on predictions. As we are underway at the friendly confines of Loftus Road, there's a massive shadow covering half of the pitch. So half the pitch is in shadow, half of it is in sun. Blades have the ball on the left-hand side now. Harry and his burrows trying to look for Tyrese Campbell. It's one back now. This is I forget how odd this guy. Yep, he got it in. Not bad. Dublin, not bad. It's going. I got extended an offer from my current company, so I might hang on for a while. But always looking. Ball through to Tyrese Campbell, and it makes it all the way through. He has the ball in the box. He finds Gus Hamer. Hamer levels it up, and it's over, everybody. So it goes out for a QPR goal kick. It was a good through ball to Tyrese Campbell, and he was able to get on the end of it. Gus just put it over, completely over everybody. And yeah, we go again. Let's see. QPR gets underway, and it's just a headed effort out of play, and it is a freak or a throw into QPR. Just to mention in this game start, seems like this one's going to be a slow burner. Let's see. QPR still have it knocking it back about. They're going back to the keeper. It seems more like I've noticed this year, and I don't know what it exactly is, as we're in like a triangle. We got them in like a bracket sort of deal here, and they play it out of play because we have the high press. But I will say I just never really noticed this or paid much attention to it, but it seems a lot like more of these teams are playing it back to the keeper. Does that ring a bell with anybody? Like, a lot of people are playing through the keeper now. A little tricky from Ben Brereton to Callum O'Hare back to BBD. It gets ping-ponged off of him. Souza wins it back, and it goes calmly into the hands of the QPR goalkeeper. Yeah, Hinch or Hayich. I agree with you. He's upset we didn't have a striker ready to come on if they scored a second. 2 minutes celebration in a third before we got more on. Yeah, that's a little bit of a letdown. But Leeds with that late show. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to work today. They got the early goal, and then West Brom pulled it level. Late or early in the second half. QPR have it on the right-hand side, just knocking it around. I can't believe Jack Colback still plays. Is he like 85 years old? Not on the left-hand side. Speaking of Colback, he has it now. You can't miss him because he has his ginger hair. Yeah. Go ahead, Dublin. I'll be around. QPR go wide. I don't know if it took a deflection. It did. It's a corner to QPR. Who put the ball in the Wednesday net? Who put the ball in the Wednesday net? I woke up this morning singing that song, so hopefully that's a good omen. As yes, that was a weird shot. I don't know if it must have took a deflection off a Nell or something. Bang. That is a header that goes wide from QPR, and it will be a goal kick. So, first shot fired kind of in anger by QPR here. And now just kind of doesn't elevate for it, which is weird. He's kind of just almost had concrete feet. As Blades get us back on our way, it's headed down by BBD on to O'Hare, but he loses out. God, it's so weird, this camera angle at QPR. It's almost like watching a game at Fulham or Luton. Back to the QPR goalkeeper. And they're going to outlet it on the right-hand side and try working it down the right now. Lump down, it's dealt with, not really, but kind of. And just skied over everything. The Achilles, what was that signboard? Is anybody else watching the game? What's that advertising board behind the QPR goal? It's like Achilles advertising. I don't have to see. The Achilles security stand. Oh, it must be. I read it completely wrong the first time. QPR have the ball after Cooper's goal kick goes awry. Back to the goalkeeper for QPR. Yes, as I said, this is a slow burn. No goals in any of the games I have on currently. This is a weird setup for a ground. I want to go see a match here at Loftus Road. It's a 2-tiered stand all the way around. Anybody in chat row ever been there? Is QPR an odd ground? It just looks weird. As United just kicking it about. Tyrese heads it, but it falls to QPR. United defending as they're about the 18-yard box. Inside the box now. Are they going to swing it? Nope. You're just passing it about. A shot from distance, easily dealt with by Michael Keeper. And he's going to take a time, bowl it out to the left, and Harry Burrows comes back to JLT, back to Cooper, who put the ball in the Wednesday net, who put the ball in the Wednesday net, who put the ball in the Wednesday. I know, right, Simon? You don't see too many of them like that in England. They're usually one stand top to bottom, not a 2-tiered row. It's definitely different. Chowdhury is going to throw this one in as the ball took a deflection off the QPR player inside United's half. Let's see. Get it back and away. Balls to Souza, and they're going to outlet it to Burrows on the left. And Burrow down the left-hand side. Burrows crossing it in. It's going to almost go in for an own goal. A head flicked on as United have a corner to the right-hand side, but Burrows put the ball in, and the QPR defender headed the ball back. Let's see this again. Front post. And it almost from our angle, it looked like it was going in. It went well wide, but it went out for a corner. No, I think not, Simon. It looks like it's packed out too. So here comes the first set piece from the Blade Yards. Cross comes in. There's going to be a foul. No, just kidding. Anel, Tyrese's shot got blocked. Tyrese has it. Come on, Ty, do something with it. Two defenders tries to get around it. It gets knocked away, and here come QPR up the other end. And it's dispossessed. Souza comes back with it, crosses it in. Bang! Bang, baby, bang! Bang, 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 bang! Baby D bangs us in. A header from BBD. Yeah, baby! Yeah! Who put the ball in the Wednesday net? Who put the ball in the QPR net? Who put the ball in the QPR net? BBD. Yeah, Blades take the lead on a something out of nothing goal, I would call it. Souza just swings his peg at it, and BBD's behind the defense and just kind of flicks it home. It's really easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was I don't say it was an easy goal, but it kind of looked that way. Effortless. It almost looked like. So BBD puts us in front on, what was that, 10 or 11 minutes are they giving the goal? I'll go with 11. On 11 minutes, BBD puts us in front. It is Blades 1, QPR 0. That is what United need, an early goal, and we keep rolling. Hey, Simon, when I played the goal sound, did it go through? Because I didn't hear in my headphones the goal noise or the intro noise. There's Johan, his glorious Clarets, dropping a FA Cup match 3-0 to Paul Heckingbottom's Preston North End. So as you can imagine, Johnny is not in the best of mood. You're not going to win the cup anyway. It's a top 6 trophy. We experienced that when we made the semifinals a few years ago. You're not going to win it. Okay, thanks, Simon. That guy, come on. Hardworking from Hamer, Simon said, and won the ball. Yeah, he did. Hamer made something out of nothing and won that ball on the right-hand side, and then the ball falls to Souza as a cross comes in back post and is dealt with by United and cleared out by Burrows, which is a free kick because there's judged to be a foul on QPR. So, 11 minutes in, how for you shall we do this morning? Bang. Burrows just slammed through that. Dublin tells Johnny good luck in the playoffs. Could have won the cup and could have had a good run with our we would have had a good run with our defense. And Dublin up 1-0 early against. Oh, Johnny a little upset. So he's predicting a 3 unanswered day from QPR and winning 3-1 QPR. Ooh, boy. So QPR have the ball now. They're just kind of knocking it about. We're going to go all the way back to Cooper as we are 13 minutes into this bad boy. Who put the ball in the QPR net? Who put the ball in the QPR net? BBD. United have it again. BBD, a little interpass between himself, and he loses out. Chowdhury fouls his man, and he's going into the book. Hamza Chowdhury. That's who was in goal. Had Lackey, right? For Burnley, Johnny? Because I knew it was Trafford. So 14 minutes. It feels like this game should be about 30 minutes old, and it's only 14 minutes. QPR have a set piece. They're just sizing this one up on the left-hand side. Cooper's right-hand side. The scrum getting together. Here comes the QPR set piece straight into Cooper's soft, delicate hands. And the United keeper comes striving away with the ball. Who put the ball in the QPR net? Who put the ball in the QPR net? Yeah, I saw that, Johnny. I did see that free kick from Preston. Good God, that was a great goal. No offense, if you are a football lover, definitely check that out. That set piece goal was amazing. United struggling to get a hold of the ball, and they continue as QPR have it now. Yes, still with QPR. It's kind of ping-ponging around. It's another foul this time by City Peck. Yep, it's going to be City Peck going in the book. City Peck and the referee now talking. City Peck saying he got hit in the face. And yeah, me too, Scott. I agree with you. Ilias Chair. It looks like he's going to take this one. I don't know. I can't see who the other QPR players. It's really weird that the sun in this stadium at this time of day. Whoa! And punch by Cooper. And a low lining over everybody as QPR are certainly asking questions of United's defense. So far, they've answered all of them. There's a low lining shot. If it gets a flick on, it's 1-1, but it goes nowhere. It probably should be a corner for QPR. Ball goes up and all the way to QPR. Yeah, did you see the tackle he sent in on that Crystal Nketiah? I think it wasn't Nketiah because Nketiah they had to stretch him off. They took him to hospital too. Dublin, that was insane. It was like 13 minutes into the game. He got through the ball and his leg was elevated and got him looked like right in the side of the face. Yeah, Mateta. Yeah, they had to stretch him off. They had 13 or 14 added minutes in the first half. It was nuts. I've never seen anything like that. As there's a foul on Burrows. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This game is boring, absolutely boring. Yeah, dealt with by QPR, but then a foul was on Burrows. LFC, keep the faith. Welcome back in. Leeds supporter? LFC or Liverpool? Liverpool. Cal Maher, they wanted handball. I don't think it touched it. Chowdhury has it on the right-hand side of BBD. Anel back with it. Souza, Anel trying to work it in the middle. Oh, hit Cal Maher square in the old gonads. Chowdhury into Souza. And then Hamer tried to dummy it. And it falls to QPR. Keeper bowls it out down the right-hand side, and Burrows does well with it to shepherd it out of play. Free kick. Is that today, Johnny? Shrews and Peterborough? Vinny Souza comes striving away with it and then gives it away to Callum O'Hare. So not the best 10 or so minutes from United. No, I didn't see it. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check it out after this is over. Martí Cifuentes. Ball went back by United, flicked on by O'Hare, looking for Tyrese Campbell, but there's no foul. And Burrows has it again, looking for Campbell. It doesn't find him, finds QPR head. And it's going back to QPR again. It's a loose pass. Tyrese Campbell's going to come up with it, and he's, I think, drugged by. Now it's on the left-hand side with Hamer. He turns inside. He's going to wheel away with the ball. Callum O'Hare, he goes to BBD, who's out here by himself. Chowdhury now, Peck in his orange boots. Over to BBD on the right-hand side. Now to JLT. I think Burnley made 10 changes. At least that's what Dublin said. BBD on the right-hand side. We're just being patient. Man, Callum O'Hare's on side. I don't know why City Peck didn't see him feed him the ball. He wants the ball. JLT, and now this is all while United are working inside of QPR's half. Ball's flicked down to Callum O'Hare. He's on sides. He flicks it down back to BBD. Over to Vinny Suso, back heel to Peck. Over to JLT. Into Peck. Peck over to BBD. Gives it to Callum O'Hare, and he's knocked off the ball inside the box. No pen, ref says. Chowdhury comes through the ball again, finds BBD. BBD going to lump it up to nobody home. Who put the ball in the QPR net? Who put the ball in the QPR net? Who put the ball in QPR net? Ben Burton Diaz. Yeah, Callum O'Hare, you can see what he was doing. He's trying to coax a penalty out of the ref. There's nothing in that. Down the right-hand side, QPR go now. They're in the box. United have numbers back. I think it is a corner. Yes, it is a corner for QPR. Yeah, but Scott, don't they have like 62 players? Let's see. No goals in that. It's going to be a set piece for QPR as we approach on 23 minutes. If you guys haven't done so, subscribe to stream. Follow me on cjarvis_13 on everything. And yeah, subscribe to the Sheffield United way. Corner comes in, heads go up, ball falls down, and falls to QPR foot. And great save by Mike Cooper. Caught him off guard. He was a bit screened, kind of like a hockey goalkeeper. Oh, Hamer almost threaded through to the guy that put it in the back of the Wednesday net, Ty Campbell. But unfortunately, it goes out of play for a throw in Sheffield United. That took a minute. That ball got on Cooper in a hurry. Didn't see it to the last minute. Down to his left-hand side to make the diving save. Tyrese Campbell has it now, and Burrows is dispossessed. Tyrese Campbell back in defense. And now mops it up. Him and JLT being okay at the back. Chowdhury now. When we go in attack, we play. Whoa! Yeah, that was a foul. Jack Colback in his red hair. Couldn't miss him from a mile away. BBD is able to get it. And he kicks it out for a QPR throw because he wasn't able to track it down. We have 55% of the ball. They have 44%. And City Peck comes away with this. Then he loses out, falls to Ty Campbell. Hamer's going to have a rip. It's deflected. Souza gets back on it. And Hamer has been god awful, except for that one piece of brilliance. And out on the right-hand side to Chadre now. Peck's dispossessed by Jack Colback. Peck hasn't been playing well either. Our midfield really hasn't done much today. And off to the races go QPR. Cooper dives away as the ball from Frey goes into the fray as it misses by a country mile. He's a big bastard for being an attacking player. He's thick, man. He's got some. I love when Johnny comes in and stirs chat row up. Tyrese Campbell gets nailed right in the face by the ball. And then no urgency from United's midfield. Ty Campbell has to fall on it. Passes it back to JLT to Chowdhury to Peck. It's like their timing's off just a touch. QPR is a loose pass comes from Souza. JLT has to mop it up to Cooper, over to Souza. Souza hasn't played very well today either. Burrows gives to Hamer. Peck over to BBD. Back to Peck. Hamer. I'm not going to lie. Gus Hamer needs to come off at halftime. He has played absolutely horrible. Callum O'Hare looks awful as well. Down the right-hand side, QPR go. And Cross comes in looking for that big bastard. It's headed down by Chowdhury. QPR are going to level this up sooner rather than later. With the amount of shots they're having, they're just not hitting the target, but they're having a boatload of chances right now. Yeah, just goes wide. Just missed. As we're encroaching on the half-hour mark. Blades have it again and look to start. Hamer with the ball now. He carries it back towards goal. He gives it to Anel. Anel's going to go on a marauding run. He sees O'Hare on the right-hand side. He's going to offlet it to O'Hare. Anel throws his hands up because no one passed it to him. Anel up in an attacking position. BBD up. Why is Anel staying up? He's going to start to maraud back. Anel now marshaling people in midfield. And it's going to go all the way back to Cooper. It's a team that has no midfield identity this half hour into the game. No, it's not. We have definitely – that performance against Leeds is something we may not see the rest of the season. Souza lets the ball run, weirdly enough. It's out to BBD here on the right-hand side. Hamer. Offsides? Okay. I don't know how it was offsides, but Hamer carried the ball around the defender. And then I guess Callum O'Hare touched it. I don't really get that understand that LFC keep the faith. No, I do not, because I'm not paying for the Apple subscription to watch the MLS. Costs too much. But I will casual. I hate the MLS. Yes, they are. If you would have listened to my match preview, what Scott's saying. where you can find our podcast, Red Half of Sheffield, and everywhere you subscribe to the podcast. A little bit of head tennis going on. Now it's foot tennis because the ball hasn't touched the ground. Now it's with Frey. Man, he is a big bastard up front. Burrows again to throw it in. Yeah, they won 8 straight until last night, and they got blown out against the Nuggets, Dublin. They're actually bringing professional basketball to the city of Detroit. Bournemouth go ahead against Wolves. It's not football season, John McD. That's over. Ball headed down. Get on it, Tyrese. Get on it. Tyrese is wheeling away. No, he slows down and can never get it under control, and QPR is going to get numbers back, so we're not getting anything on this. Callum O'Hare. Tyrese Campbell. Somebody headed up. BBD will head the damn thing in. Or somebody crossed the damn thing. On the ball. Chowdhury now. Good God. Good God. Chowdhury. BBD. We had such an attacking opportunity and let it slip. Here we go to Peck. Chowdhury overlaps, and it comes off Chowdhury, and it's going to be a throw in a QPR. This is unbelievable. This team looks not good. Not good. QPR throw in. O'Hare pressures the QPR player. We're pressuring them at the back, trying to make it hard for them to get it out. They do. Burrows closes his man down. Hamer doesn't really close his man down. Go over on the left-hand side, QPR now. BBD trying to man mark Elias Chair. Ball comes in. Man, they're looking for that big bastard in there. Frey, he is a massive human being. That's going to be a free kick to the Blades. And, oh, yeah, it is on Fox because they play Atlanta. Yeah, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. LFC, keep the faith. Are you in the States? And where so if you are in the States? I forget where you told me you are. So our owner team, the Cavs are doing yeah. They're one of the best teams in the NBA. A few weeks back, there were a few Bangladesh users in the chat. None for the last few games. Do we think they were chat? But yeah, probably John McD. Yes. Yes, we need 2 more. So but wasn't QPR the game earlier in the season where we were up 2-0? And then they came back and drew 2-2. I'll pull out my handy fixture list. Free kick for some reason to QPR. Yes, the second game of the season, 2-2. So we got to get more than 2 goals. Yeah, and they had no business being in that game either. QPR, we played them off the park that game. Somehow they snuck back in. Yeah, by a guy that's not even there anymore. I think he plays for Lyndon Dykes. I think he plays for Birmingham now. Mm-hmm. Heads go up, and now, God, we're like super zoomed in. So I don't know what's happening now. Now we zoom in or zoom out. Chair gets around Chowdhury's. Basically, Chowdhury was a chair, and Elias Chair got around him. Michael Cooper cannot save that from going out of play, and it's a corner to QPR. There's a goal coming for QPR. 100%. That ball by Elias Chair, he flicked it across the box, and just nobody was there. He was just begging to be shot, screaming, shoot me. Yeah, Chowdhury's been bad. Here we go. Free kick. Cross comes in. Heads go up. Shot comes in. Deflected. I don't know how the hell QPR have not scored. Another diving save by Michael Cooper, and it's another corner. Oh, you're in Raleigh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you are. That's right. You're in the same state as me. If you ever come over to Charlotte, let me know, and we'll catch a match somewhere. I completely forgot about it, Dublin. Cross comes in. Cooper palms it away. Another corner. As that one is able to be fisted away. Fisted away. Another corner, I believe. Goal kick. It should have been another corner. The referee is... Yeah, I don't know how... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how they didn't give him a corner. Deflected off Hamer. Ilias Chair. Don't hit him with the chair. Oh, God, he's using the chair. QPR coming back again. Souza fouls again. QPR are the better side in this game by a country mile. United look absolutely pathetic today. Who put the ball in the QPR net? Who put the ball in the QPR net? Who put the ball in the QPR net? B, B, D. Yeah, but even when we attacked Dublin, we look lost as last year's Easter egg. We don't know what to do. Hamer just wheels it away, and Jack Colback and his mini afro head it back to the QPR goalkeeper. Now they wheel away down the left-hand side. Heads go up. It's headed down. Frey. That's 1-1. Oh, he's offsides. Offsides. United asleep at the wheel for most of this half. Get let off by the offsides flag. Man, that is a big bastard, Frey. If we stay in this division next year, we need him up front. Hey, great finish by Frey. An absolute great finish. Frey was the man who was offsides, but good God. QPR are going to win this game. 100% they're going to win this game. 1,000% QPR are winning this. United might get hammered. I have no idea. They look, if we can make if we can make 9 substitutions, keep BBD and Cooper on the pitch, I would make 9 subs for all of our outfield players except for BBD and Cooper. I mean, the rest of them have been pathetic. We are going to. Oh my God, this is. Whew. There's a free kick to United, but nothing's going to come of it. QPR has everybody behind the ball. He is the other one. He is a massive beast. Go on the right hand side. Anel's on the right hand side. Anel doesn't have anybody on him. Anel didn't have anybody on him. What in the hell was that? And, you know, because Vinny Sousa's like, F it. I'm just going to kick it all the way back to Cooper. And then Cooper's just like, you know what? I'm just going to whale it down here, and it's going to go right back to the QPR. Oh, my God. This is bad. Like, this team is bad right now. I don't know if QPR is worse, but they are destroying us on the pitch. They're just unlucky not to be in front. They're lucky to be a goal down. The ball goes out for a throw-in to Sheffield United as we encroach on halftime. No VAR. So this is the QPR fans are going to say we are adjudged. We should have won. I don't know what's going on with VAR, Bournemouth and Wolves. Throw into Sheff United, and it goes out for another throw into Sheff United, and it goes in for another throw into Sheff United, and it goes out for another throw into Sheff United, and it goes out for another throw into Sheff United. Good God, throw the ball in. It's headed. I mean, we take all that time to. I know we're wasting time, but good God, when we throw it in, we don't even hit one of our men. And QPR wheeling away. Chowdhury looks out of his league right now. He looks like he should be in the National League. Yes, and they haven't sniffed the goal in probably about 35 minutes. Who put the ball in the QPR net? Chowdhury must be colorblind. Just think our players are down this. Yeah. Yeah, you're exactly right, Dublin. Is Chowdhury looking right at his man, lets the ball bounce to him, bounce right through him. I love this angle pointing straight down for the camera. And Chowdhury, it's another throw in. Chowdhury throws it in, it hits nobody. As we're approaching half of my time, Chowdhury will not throw the ball in. O'Hare's right there. Literally, he's right there. BBD, this is a corner. Yes, it's a corner to Sheffield United. We are taking our sweet ass time getting over this one. Burrows is going to hammer it in. Probably equate to nothing. Probably hit the first man, spring QPR on the attack. And he hits it over everybody. Sousa comes steaming in. QPR's keeper is able to corral it better than Meslier did last Monday. Chowdhury heads it back, but it's straight to a QPR player. Now it's to Cooper. And we're going to see how much time in 6 seconds we're going to have added on. One added minute. After all that BS, it's one added minute. There's going to be about 7 minutes added on in Bournemouth and Wolves. Good God, that VAR check took forever. Cooper gets it back on the way. He misses everybody. BBD scrapes it up. It's out of play for a QPR throw-in. This game is bad. Good God. Anel just falls straight. This has got to be a QPR goal. I don't know how they didn't score. Anel needs to be hauled off right now. He tripped over the 45-yard line. That was absolutely pathetic. And then JLT's too slow, but he's able to mop it up. QPR going to have this. This is going to be the last action of the first half. Heads go up. It's dealt with by Anel, and it is halftime. A half that is dominated by QPR, but they find themselves a goal behind as the Blades probably play one of their worst halves I've seen them play in a very, very long time. If you're just joining us, BBD on 11 minutes opens the scoring for United. But other than that, there's probably been 9 other players on the pitch that don't deserve to be on the pitch. BBD and Cooper walking off side by side. Those are your 2 players that have, in all honesty, played their ass off. I don't know how United aren't level, if not even behind. But Wilder's got to get in there and chew some ass at halftime because that side looked absolutely. They looked like a League 2 side. But as we say, 15 minutes to get it right. Go back and regroup and come out in the second half and hopefully grab a second and maybe even a third. As a customary at halftime, I will be back. I have to go for a poop and a drink.
So I didn't want to leave any dead air. How's everybody doing this afternoon in England, morning in the United States? Well, what about that first half? Yeah, I was having the watch along on, and here's Chad.
I had to go drop a deuce and play with myself and run around naked in the house with no clothes on for a minute. Good morning, Mr. Schneider.
It's good to see you, man. How are you doing?
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. You're on mute. You're probably on mute.
No.
Nope, cannot hear you. Bye-bye. We'll see him in a minute. Bye-bye. Yep, there he goes. Yep, exactly there, Adrian. Oh, I can't hear Noah then. Come back into the chat room, Noah. Come back. I'm having issues hearing him. Huh. I'm going to bring him back into the chat because he's looking, so we can swap this out. I'm going to swap out. I can't hear you, but I haven't been able to hear the audio all morning, so I'm going to jump back out and come back in. It's a weird setup.
How about now? Can
Good
you hear me
morning.
now?
God bless. I can't hear you.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, sorry for the technical difficulties here, folks. So we can hear me now, right? Okay. Phenomenal. Now it's just between me and Chad. Normally we don't have these sort of technical difficulties, but yeah. So I'll be honest with everyone. I tuned in after we had scored, and there was a spell of like maybe 10 minutes where we looked halfway decent, but it seemed that QPR really were on the front foot and very keen to score. Obviously there was the chopped off offside goal for Michael Frey there in like the last 5 minutes of the half, but yeah, I'd say overall we've just been a little pensive with our attacks. Really, really, it's been a little bit. It was a little frustrating to watch there, like on the back half where we're just passing it around, then go back to Cooper, then try again, and yeah, just really kind of frustrating there on the back half of that first half. And as Chad had said multiple times so far on the watchalong here, we've been lucky not to concede. Really, really lucky not to concede. And this is obviously a game where we have to take our chance here to catch up a little bit with Leeds. Leeds obviously drawing earlier today, but I just kind of want to go through chat row here, everyone's thoughts on the first half, and also let us know where you're watching from. And John, thank you for the comment. Yeah, in the last year, I've dropped about 35 pounds. So yeah, I've been on this weight loss journey. So I appreciate that, man. Actually, quick funny story. I when I was in England, I thought like I was eating like crap. Ended up dropping about 5 pounds while I was in England, and that was with all the drinking.
God bless. I'm back. God bless. I am back.
Well, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I have you. I can hear you loud and clear from Los Angeles, California. It's Saturday Night Live!
Oh, Chad
sucked ass so bad. QPR are going to win this game. I'm comfortably at saying that Sheff United were the by far second best team in that. They had 1 minute of brilliance, and that was it.
I think Wilder needs to get Chowdhury off. I just think he's been really ineffective in this game, and he's playing, distinctly out of position out on the right there.
Yeah.
The problem is who do you put in for him? That's my question.
Apparently, if you bring into, if you
Chow
read into
has the right answer.
If Sariki is fit, yeah. I mean, I figured the reason he's out there is he's going to come back. He's going to come on at some point in this season.
Yeah.
But it's just if like Hal said, if he is in fact fit, Get him in there because Chowdhury looks second best. Anel looks god-awful. Anel looks god-awful. JLT, he always looks awful, but he does enough to not mostly get exposed. But Sousa's had a terrible game. Hamer's been awful. O'Hare's been terrible. Campbell hasn't been bad. BBD's been good because he has the goal, or okay because he's had the goal. Burrows has been okay. You really haven't talked much about him. Peck's been terrible. Anel, Chowdhury, they've all been bad. I mean, you can't give anybody except for Cooper and BBD higher than right now a 2.
I'll be honest with you.
3.
I think Hamer hasn't been that bad.
I mean, he was the one that won the ball, but back for the goal. But other than that, he's just giving the ball back, and he wants to do Illman and die tornado spins at 900. And then Callum O'Hare's like, give me the ball. I'm great, but actually I really suck. I think he was the worst signing we've made this season. Over the whole, I think Callum O'Hare has been the worst signing we've made.
And I mean, we've had this discussion many times, both on our podcast and on these watch-alongs. I disagree. I think O'Hare offers something intangible, ineffable, and that doesn't really show up on the score sheet. And he just doesn't stop running, which is like, I don't know. It's just a quality that we don't really have in any other player besides Callum O'Hare. But as I do think that changes need to be made at halftime. I mean, if Wilder thinks that Siriki can do 45, then I think we really need to bring him on, because look, as our friendly neighborhood Ipswich fan is saying here, chair's been a problem.
Yeah, chair made BBD look like a chair when he went right, or Chowdhury when he went right around him. Figured I'd zoom in so they could see our pores. Our pores.
Oh God, please don't.
Oh, yeah, pores.
I don't want people to see that I haven't been able to have a shower today. So
he hasn't showered in a month, folks. He hasn't showered. He's something like no shower February, but today's March 1st, so it starts a new month. So it's time to get a little bit of lubrication on your skin. But knowing Wilder, do we really think he's going to make a change at halftime? Probably not. We'll wait.
I think he will. I mean,
he's going to have some steel balls on him, because if not, we're going to lose. We're definitely going to concede. Like I said, most in that first half, it was just waiting for QPR to score. They didn't. Unfortunately, they didn't, but they are going to get a goal at some point in this, the way we keep playing.
Well, if we change it up, if we can bring Siriki on, I think that'll make a world of difference, because the bit of joy that they've had has really been like down that left-hand side. I mean, they've had a little bit of joy through the middle of the park as well. But the thing is like, who do you bring on to change that? You know, who do you bring on to shore up the middle of the park?
Yeah, I know. No, I mean,
for my money, our best players are already on pitch. So what are you going to
do? Man, Brooks is back in the side too, on the bench too.
But
Keith
that
Moore's
would be
up there too.
That would be you'd have to take off Ben Brereton Diaz, or move Ben Brereton Diaz over on the left. It's a nice problem to have, because we seemingly have like an embarrassment of riches on the bench that we can bring on and kind of change our fortunes in attack. But that's not where the problem is right now. The problem hasn't really been. I mean, I'll say that we've kind of lacked creativity in the final third after the goal. We just really haven't been able to get anything going. We just kind of held on to the ball. And it's been frustrating to watch, like no real definitive attacks.
Yeah, it definitely has. I like we have a Ipswich supporter in the chat now. It's pretty cool. But no, I don't. I'm curious to see what happens in the second half, because I mentioned too, this is the game where in the reverse fixture we were Miles the better side and ended up getting a draw out of this. Remember that
Yep.
late goal
Yep.
second game of the season?
Yep.
So this is going similar, but it's kind of almost reversed. QPR on top, but haven't had a goal. And United have it kind of against the run of play, I guess, if you want to say it.
I'll also comment that I disagree with you that they've been, miles like the better team. I think it's been more even than your assessment, but again,
what's the possession? We're still probably shading the possession, but I
want to say it's even right now, but let me check that statistic really fast.
For the last 20 minutes of that half, QPR were by far the better side. We didn't
I
have
agree.
anything in the box.
Yeah, I mean, and you look, so we had 55% possession to their 44. That the difference is we've had one shot on goal.
Yeah,
and they've had 10 shot attempts, 3 shots on goal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and they've had 6 corners to our 2, and Cooper's had to make 3 saves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
doesn't look like any changes are happening at halftime.
Doesn't appear to be that way at all. No.
Hamer doesn't have any pants on. As we're going to get ready to roll this one back into second half. Yeah, Tyrese Campbell's got his hands in his pants. That's fully good and well. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this opening 10 goes here of this second half, because you would imagine you'd like to imagine that Wilder's not oblivious like the rest of us and sees that we were struggling. One thing I noted too, I didn't have anybody to ask it, and me and Chet Rowe were talking about it. This is a very interesting ground here. The 2-tiered all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see this anymore. It's usually one level all the way up. It's really interesting. Like me, I think it was Simon said this probably not a bad seat in the house. You're going to get us underway.
I almost had the opportunity to go to Loftus Road when United played there, like in the 2022-2023 season.
It's
my partner didn't want to go.
Yeah,
Joy didn't want to go watch the football.
Yeah. Oh, damn, Joy. It's certainly interesting. I like when it was Chowdhury had those string of throws within the range of the camera, and the camera's basically pointing down at the ground, looking at him.
Right. Camera's literally right on top of the field at Loftus Road.
It's like well, you obviously didn't see it this year because you were at the Luton game, but that's how the Luton setup is, and Fulham's like that as well.
United just about get out of danger here, and it's Burrows and now Hamer. Hamer does well to get away from 2 before pinging one out onto the right-hand side for Ben Brereton Diaz. For Peck. Back for Ahmed Hodzic. Robinson now. Back for Peck. Souza.
One thing I will notice too.
And I'll go out of play.
We tried to play really, really narrow in the first half too. We didn't use our wingers that much. Although the goal did come from kind of a winged position. We just didn't. I need to
go back and watch. Yeah, that was really close right there. Hamer goes in with a sliding challenge basically on keeper.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did, baby. I would have took the keeper out. You were probably sleeping. Mr. Schneider, as my finger goes off. I'm pointing directly at you. The Millwall goalkeeper kicked a Crystal Palace guy in the head and got sent off.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Was that an early kickoff today?
Yeah, it was in the FA Cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. He cleared the ball, but his foot and his momentum carried him through into the Palace player and got him right in the head. He had to stretch it off.
With it level with the box, tried to go back to Hamer, but
Jesus Christ.
Burrows intercepts.
You are terrible.
And that went off of Burrows, really?
Well,
Didn't look like it. Didn't look like it to me.
It does probably because we owe them one because the ref the ref didn't give them a corner when it should have been a corner. It smoked Hamer right in the face and went out and didn't give him a corner. So it's a bit interesting. So I think they owed one.
Ball thrown in. Robinson takes.
Gets
Cooper,
tripped up.
Chowdhury. Yeah, yeah. And QPR now back with it. O'Hare. United win the ball.
Oh, Peck.
Yeah, the problem is that we're not making that third pass. We can get string the first two passes together, and then the third pass has been frustratingly off.
Like really off, yeah.
And obviously I'm talking about like in the attacking third, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously we can string two passes together in defense, but
it's like we look lethargic.
Yeah. Here come QPR, and that's really good defense by Vinny Souza here. And he might be able to spring Hamer. And that should be a yellow card. That should absolutely be a yellow card.
He looks so weird running. Me! It's on me! Jimmy Dunn! Be playing in a red and white uniform next season if we're in this division.
You think we'll sign him on a free?
Yeah, if you
I think our options will be better in the summer, to be honest with you. I think we were just kind of desperate. That's why we were.
He's out of contract at QPR.
Yeah, right. I know.
If we're in this division again, I don't know why you don't. He sounded like he was keen to come to United too, based on when I did the QPR preview. We talked a little bit about Jimmy Dunn.
Yeah, I did listen to that.
I
thought it was that was an entertaining preview, mate.
Yeah, it was.
Good job on that.
It was okay. I was half in the bag when I did it too.
Of course you were.
Here we go. Hands up for ice cream. They didn't do it. They haven't done it yet. There goes the one on raise. Hands up for ice cream.
And Sousa will be offside.
Yeah. Burrows can take a hell of a free kick.
Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't a bad free kick there.
No, it was good.
Went right into the box. The problem it was just dropped right on the QPR heads. Chris Wilder in the understated hoodie there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like he's in his jammies. Just got out of bed this morning. He's like,
it was like me, you know.
Yeah, you know what? One game he should do, dress as like he's a player, like full kit.
Wilder fancy dress.
Yeah, socks, boots, short shirt. Oh yeah, 100%.
QPR back with it now.
Jack Colback, I know that because you can see his red ginger hair from here.
Yeah, yep. And this is Colback with the ball. Pass on the right for Jimmy Dunn.
Yeah, to go out. Oh, wow.
Peck will get back on it, though. And he'll go all the way back to Cooper.
But even he was late at kicking that ball back. He almost got his pocket picked.
I know. Ahmed Hodzic, and he'll give the ball away.
Yeah.
And Michael Frey with it now.
He is an absolute unit. This is one guy I want us to sign.
Michael Frey?
Oh, yeah, 100%. He is an absolute unit. Brick.
You're not like right, but you're also not wrong. I am just in my boxers right now.
Yeah, Jimmy or whatever the hell is it? What's Frey? I haven't got Jimmy Dunn on the mind. Frey is an absolute unit. He probably don't score goals, but he is a massive beast.
One of my favorite songs of all time is the "He's Coming for You, He's Coming for You."
Yeah.
That was about Michael Frey, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I can't remember. No, that wasn't him. It was I somebody in the chat will tell me. And
no.
nobody can really keep possession of the ball right now.
Yeah, both of these teams just suck. They'll carry it for like 10 yards. We'll get it for like 10 yards.
Yep.
Simon said, "Oh no."
Done.
What did Simon mean? Oh no. Oh no.
Probably regarding my
Yes,
clothed
yeah,
state
yeah.
right now.
Yes, your clothed state. Your clothed state. Ooh, Jimmy.
Oh, great run from Ben Brereton Diaz.
Go on, you hammerhead.
Campbell. Oh! Oh my
what
goodness.
Yay!
What a goal.
He stuck the ball in the Wednesday net. He stuck the ball in the Wednesday net.
Wow. Wow. What a freaking goal that was. Great job from Ben Brereton Diaz. And seemingly with no room whatsoever.
Oh, that keeper started to cheat.
Yeah, he did cheat. Tyrese Campbell goes top bins where mama hides the cookies.
She hides them up there where she hides the cookies, up there.
And United go 2-0 in front. Absolute beauty.
Yes. Beauty.
And something from nothing. I mean, you know.
It was, yeah.
Like, yep, exactly. Adrian, you and I are on the same wavelength there. And that puts Tyrese Campbell on 7 goals, and he is now tied with Gustavo Hamer for the goals lead. What a signing he was. Can you believe that we signed that man on a free?
Free, man. When you give him what he needs and let him, in that case, he made something out of nothing. But he's what United, in a sense, have been missing at the striker position for a few years. And that's not nothing to say against Ollie McBurney, but it's just something we've been missing in that position.
Well, I mean, look, McBurney got, 13 in that season that we went up? Yeah. Tyrese Campbell won't reach that. Granted, he's been in, there was a...
You never know. He could bang a few more in down here.
He could.
I mean, he only needs 6 more goals. Now, granted, it's taken this long to get 7, but he was out of the team for a while.
Yeah, I agree with Hal on this one. Definitely one of the goals of the season. Here come United again, and it's City Peck out on the right hand side, and Chowdhury just gives the ball away.
I just think BBD has been our best player today. I think.
Yeah, he's played really well. I mean, a goal and an assist in this one. So, he's doing his job being the creator up front.
Yeah, exactly. Man, breath of fresh air. Oh, good God. I don't know, City Peck, it was a little almost pecked off.
Pecked off.
Yeah, pecked off. Well, we're in the same position. Game number 2 of the season.
QPR have a throw in a pretty decent position down the left-hand side.
I mean,
you'd love to see it. You'd absolutely love to see it.
The game's in 3 more match days. 3 more match days. It's right before we go on the international break, I think, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a break after that Wednesday game. It's eerily similar to the last time we played them. We went on an international break.
14 Saito on.
Saito! I think he scored again. No, Lyndon Dykes scored. I think both of them for for QPR. Saito scored mid. I don't know. I watched a QPR game. He scored a couple games ago.
It's another throw in now for QPR.
QPR.
Yeah.
Is that 2005 or something? That's old.
That's 2004, my friend.
Yeah, I thought it was originally 2004, but I was like, nah, maybe it's 2005.
That's Chappelle Show 2004.
Oh, man.
Might have even been 2003.
Oh, yeah.
We're showing our age right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
And that's also a reference that I doubt most of our friends can get. Yeah.
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 Oh, God.
Min Hyuk with a shot that just sails over the bar. I was going to say Cooper has been really, really good in this game. I mean, in that first half, really kind of kept us in it.
I thought it planted somebody in the face. that goal going over the bar. It did. It got deflected by somebody's hand, but just the shot from the other angle looked like it smacked somebody right in the face. Did you see earlier in the first half, Cal Maher gets slammed right in the old gonads by a
Yes,
it was friendly fire. I forget who it was from, but yeah, it was friendly fire.
I feel like it was Hamer.
I think it was. Yeah,
linking up. So yeah, 100%. Definitely one of the goals of the season.
Yeah.
Absolute rocket.
All right. We're on an hour. Half hour to go here.
And Saito goes down, and he'll win the free kick. Saito comes on for Morgan, by the way.
Derby and Middlesbrough,
and
0-0. That's a team that's fallen off like crazy.
Did Burnley play today?
Yeah, they played Preston in the FA Cup. They lost 3-0.
Oh, Burnley lost?
Yeah.
Wow.
They rotated.
Yeah.
I think Hecky put out a stronger side.
So Preston are into the quarterfinal.
Yeah. Yeah,
wow.
They play because in Bournemouth advanced or going to advance. They're beating Wolves 1-0 right now. I forget who the other early kickoff
Great
was.
work from Campbell here. Great work.
Oh, man, they're off to the races. Get it.
Wow. That was really, really nice work from Tyrese Campbell to get away from his man.
I think he waited just a touch too late on that.
Yep.
Pass.
Here's Dune. And there's Colback.
It is ginger hair. Ginger man.
He's kind of got like a Jufro, you know?
He does. Yes, he does.
A ginger Jufro.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I don't think he's Jewish, but...
No, but it definitely looks like that. You know, you're right.
I can just speak from experience as somebody who's had a Jufro. Ball goes in, and that's safe hands from Michael Cooper there. We're on 61 minutes now into the 62nd. And United have played a lot better to start off this second half than we finished the first half. Go ahead.
I was going to say, in regards to Michael Cooper, if we do not elevate ourselves to the Premier League, we are going to make a fortune off of selling him next season. He does not deserve to be in this league. He deserves to be playing for, I don't know, Bournemouth, Brighton, Chelsea, a team like he needs to be playing that high of a level already. I think he's that good of a goalkeeper at any. I also think the same of James Trafford, but at Burnley. But I mean, we are going to make an assload off of him selling him next season if we don't go up. Hopefully, we go up. I'm not saying we're not going to go up, but I'm just saying we're going to make.
Hopefully, he stays with us for at least another season, even if we don't go up.
You know, I don't remember his contract situation, but for some reason, Anel goes in the book. Oh, by the way, did Plymouth agree to a sell-on fee? Because they were going to make
Absolutely.
They were going to make a
Absolutely.
shed load of money.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
it too up.
Dublin says Cooper would go up with us, but he wouldn't come back down with us.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
I mean, I think if we do stay in the championship, as the ball just goes right off Gus Hamer's
Good God,
face,
that looks like it hurt.
if he does, like, if we don't make it to the Prem this season, I do think he sticks around at least one more year with us.
Oh, Ryan's coming on. And Sariki. Ryan's coming on. Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Hamer's coming off, too. Chowdhury.
All right, Sariki back in. Let's see what he can do. Because if he's fully fit, he starts. For my humble opinion.
And maybe this is the case. Maybe this is the case. Wilder's going to give him. Okay. Right now, what are we going to play? Probably 5 minutes at a time. So you're looking at a half hour to get him in. If he wasn't 100% or close to 100%, you wouldn't see him come in at this early stage. You'd see him come in around.
I also think if we weren't up 0-2 right now.
No, I think he still comes on. If it's still 1-0 Blades, I think he still comes in. But depending on his health is depending on when Wilder put him on. So I think this might be an audition for, is he going to play next week against the Fighting Hecking Bombs?
The Fighting Hecking Bottoms. I like that.
He's got him turned around. I think they're still going to on pace to finish mid-table, though.
And QPR get out of it here, and this is Jimmy Dunn. And
one thing I will say,
this is Saito. Yeah, go ahead. Ball goes in.
I noticed in Leeds, we started playing a press like everybody else in this league is doing, and it's kind of worked to our advantage. You don't really see us press the ball that much, but we started to do it in the last few weeks.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is I think against some of the worst teams, the presses, like I don't think we're going to get done by the worst teams in this division on the break. So like that's the only thing you run risk of with doing a high press is them getting the ball out and putting you on the break.
Wolves just leveled it. 1-1.
Here come QPR down the left-hand side. And Sariki does very, very well indeed.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be a goal kick.
And everything.
That's really good work by Themi Sariki right there.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good hold-up play. He won the ball, and then the ball had enough to stop before the touchline, and then Anel played it off of him. So, yeah, he did well there.
Yep. 100%. And QPR to make some changes now.
Ryan, you're already in the game. You can't go sit back down, dude.
So Powell is making way for Smythe or Smith.
And
I say that name is Smythe, but it might be Smith.
Is that coming off? Oh, Yang. I was like, he's got a hyphenated last name. I don't remember typing that in there.
Alfie Lloyd coming on for QPR.
Yin and Yang. Marty Cifuentes.
A giveaway here. It's Michael Gray.
Oh.
And he'll just buzz that one over.
If we signed him, I would make him the imposer and make him fight the other players and just strike the fear of absolute holy hell into him. And then it would open up for like Tyrese Campbell or BBD to just feast like champions. Couldn't score to save his life, but God.
He's got a very weird gait. Let me just say.
A weird what?
He's got a weird gait, like the way he runs.
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, yeah. He runs almost like a caveman.
He runs kind of like how Sander Berger used to run, like back in the day.
Yeah, you're right. Because like Vinny Souza has a weird run too. He runs like he's carrying hot water, or like every
Yeah, and
time he
Brewster.
runs, he steps in. Come on, Ryan! I hate that
So
player. Oh.
that's really good work. Really, really good work from City Peck to win the foul right in the center of the park.
God, I bet you Frey could take down the ref right with one right hook, man. He'd drop him like a bad habit, dude. But no, back to Vinny Souza. You ever watch him run? He looks like he's running in every step. He's stepping in boiling hot water. So he's like hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. He's just like churning it. Oh God.
Sariki now with the ball. It's worked back for Anel. Anel plays to absolutely nobody in particular. They don't let the ball run out, but QPR have it now. Back to keeper. He'll boot it down pitch. And Michael Frey will win the free kick after Anel went into him.
They were pissed that they didn't play advantage. I think he's at Fulham, isn't he?
Yeah, he's at Fulham.
Fulham.
Yep. Although I haven't heard that he's like doing anything great.
No, I don't think he's
coming off the bench, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think he starts.
Brewster goes down like he was shot.
Ryan! Come on, Ryan.
Ball out on the right-hand side for QPR here. And
good sliding tackle.
Good head by Robinson.
That's what she said.
Oh no. That was a foul. Okay.
Robinson somebody got hurt.
Robinson went down, and I wasn't sure if it was going to be a foul. And Michael Frey played a nice little back heel, or there was a nice little back heel played to Michael Frey.
Yeah, not like Helen O'Hare just clearing it back into his own box. Here you go. Here you go.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, I'll overhead kick this thing straight to you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a soft one there.
And here come QPR down the right-hand side here. It's Smith. He's appealing for a handball.
Yep, they give it.
And that's a penalty. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, that's a penalty. Yep. Ilias Chair is going to. Oh, there's this Frey's going to take it. Chair and Frey are fighting over the ball. Did it hit his arm? Yeah, it did. It did, but I mean, yeah, it did. It hit his arm, but I mean, it's you're
I feel like
yourself.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like that's a natural position. You know, it's not like he was like extending it out, but what can you do?
What?
Come on, Cooper. Come on, Cooper.
God, this burly bastard. His patch is coming off. He's worked so hard.
Come on, Cooper.
Ref, why did you have to run right into him? You could have blew the whistle and played it on, man.
And they score.
Keeper. All right. So
it'll make for an interesting last 20
I
here.
never knew I was falling through. Isn't that the band? The Fray?
Yeah.
I can't think of the words right now. That's how it's gonna be.
Or step one, you say we need to talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the breakup band of like
Chaz and Noah bringing you the hits of the late 2000s.
Late 2000s. Oh my god.
I feel like everybody remembers that Scrubs episode where
Yeah.
that song was used.
Yeah.
United get away with one here. Burrows almost gave the ball right back to them in a good position.
It wasn't like Rail Car was the name of the song or something like that, or their album was like
Yeah, I can't remember.
Cable Car.
Tom Cannon coming on now.
Oh, brother.
and
So
McCallum.
there's your equalizing goal, an own goal off of Tom Cannon. He probably don't even know which way to go. He's like, Tom, you're wearing red.
Bet you $5 Tom Cannon scores in this game.
I hope to God he does. Oh, McCallum doesn't have his afro. That's such BS, man. When he's got his afro, he looks badass, man.
With this team isn't big enough for two players with giant afros.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you
already
think
got-
him and Chowdhury, like when Chowdhury comes in the door, he's like, we'll switch off every couple of games. You have an afro. Although Chowdhury with not an afro would be weird.
Yeah. I don't know if he could row it though, like McCallum has.
Yeah, that's true. He'd look weird.
Burrows. And that ball will run out of play. That's good defensive work there from the QPR center back. Just shy of 15 minutes left. And that should be a yellow card on BBD right there.
Yeah.
Holding his man back. You want to put a bet? You want to put a cheeky bet, $5 bet on it, Chad?
Well, the Tom Cannon scores.
Tom Cannon
why
score.
not?
All right.
Sure. Hopefully, if it makes him score, I hope to God it does.
It pays 3-1, man.
3-1.
Yeah. Here come QPR.
I hope he gets on the score sheet. at some
They're
point.
kind of fapping about with it at the back. And ball will go back to Nadri. Keeper out on the left-hand side. And I'm sorry, I did not do my regular prep that I normally do for these, where I have the list of players up for QPR. So
Adrian said Cannon won't score. More likely to get a yellow than a goal. It's probably because it's true. Oh, man. Oh,
I can't believe how much money we've spunked for him. I wanted to be positive, but to be honest, he's unimpressive. Jack Cole back now.
What do you
And this
think the
is gonna
owners
go-
that get all this cash are like? Yeah, we'll spend it on him. God, he can't score to save his life. How just blows my mind. He was scoring in the Stoke team. You know, not regular, but he was scoring. He comes in here. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm allergic to the ball.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, he's been injured, so he hasn't really had a chance to play a ton of football. But although, you know, with Ty Campbell scoring absolute like belters like that, you're not going to put Tom Cannon in.
Exactly. There's a lot of money in backup strikers on this Sheff United team.
Yeah,
Him and
there
Ryan.
is. Yep. Pretty unbelievable. Here come QPR down the left-hand side. Headed by McCallum, because of course it is. And really good job by Cannon
Got it,
to
Tommy.
get to that ball first. The problem is that now we don't have a fulcrum in the middle of the park.
No.
I think that's the biggest issue here. So, I mean, we're going to be playing hoof and pray for the next 13 plus minutes. Excuse me.
Yeah, because you have basically McCallum moved Burrows into midfield.
Yep. Ball sprayed out onto the left. Here's Sariki now with it. Sariki gets by 2, gets by 3, and then is taken down, and the yellow card will come out for Jack Colback. Wow. He does 1, 2, and then 3, and would have gotten by Jack Colback too if he hadn't nipped in with the challenge.
He would probably still be running.
Yeah. Him and Raksaki are like 2 of our best players with the ball at their feet.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's really incredible.
BBD chasing that ball down like hell.
I know, and then plays it all the way back. And then Cooper just has to boot it down pitch.
This is one thing, too, I've noticed. And I don't know if it's because this league has changed. Sure to God that went out. Nope.
Yeah, had to have.
Well, and Nell's fault. Do you know that, or have you noticed that a lot of these teams in the league now play out from the back? A lot of the players, they're using the goalkeeper to start everything. A lot more. We always go back to the keeper.
Yeah. I just think it's because they don't want the keeper's confidence to be ruined by you bleep,
Yeah.
I'm not being serious. United win the ball back, and it goes to Peck. Peck looking around for somebody to pass to, finds Souza.
Don't stop running, dude. Just keep mowing down
on the
grass.
left from McCallum. Does this mean Burrows is in the midfield now?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They had McCallum. That's what I said. They pushed Burrows into the midfield.
We all know how that works out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Ugh. We're being sloppy on the ball right now. Really frustrating. As we head into the last 10 plus minutes here.
I don't know
QPR
what it is.
Ball.
This game has felt like it's took 12 hours.
Ages? Yeah, I agree. I'm going to drop out for 1 second. I will be right back, Chad.
You got to poop. He has to poop. Okay, goodbye. Well, I'm here. So let's hope and pray, everybody, that they do not concede a goal and level at 2-2 like the reverse fixture. Ooh, boy. Oh, good tackle by McCallum. No way. Yeah, that's a flop. QPR starting to flop. Get on it, Tommy. Get on it, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Go! Oh, my God. He shanked the hell out of it. Oh. BBD could have put him to bed right there. Good God. No. No. Why? Please. No. Why? On a freaking plate. And he even had Ryan at the back post and didn't do. The redhead is coming off.
That's callback off and 15 Morgan Fox on.
What? Excuse me, what'd you say?
Not Megan Fox, Morgan Fox.
Man, BBD missed that goal. He had Ryan wide open back post. Whew. Oh man. Weren't we linked with Stephen Cook sometime in the last couple of years? He was at Bournemouth, I think.
Steve Cook?
Yeah, Steve Cook. He was at Bournemouth, and we were rumored a couple of years to be interested.
I'll just comment on the shot that wasn't really. That was a nice cutback from Cannon.
Yeah, I mean, ball fell right to him, and he took it off, and he's off to the races. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, he did everything right. Just BBD just skied it. Oh, they're having a parade for Michael Carrick at the Riverside right now.
Ball played to the top of the box for QPR. They're trying to find an opening. I think that's Chair
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
Chair on the ball. They want him to rip one.
Yep. And it's the lad who just came on with the ball now. Can't remember his name for the life of me. Ball played into the channel, but that'll be easily there for Michael Cooper.
Oh,
If we can,
man. Cool.
if we can hold on here, man, it'll be
Yeah.
a big win for us.
Exactly. It'll chop the Leeds lead in half.
Yep.
That was an
Put a little pressure on Burnley, who, have the game in hand.
Yeah. It was an interesting Leeds. There's a record out there. Leeds record when Leeds play at 12:30, they don't have a winning record. Like, they don't win a lot of their games. It was a stat I heard on something.
That's interesting.
This week. Yeah. When Leeds play at 7, Leeds play early kickoff, they have a hard time winning. Yes, Simon, 92 watching and 22 likes. It says 614 on my end, but that's
Probably from X.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. McCallum's just getting
he's got a forehead.
Everything.
He's got a magnet. His forehead has a magnet in it for that ball, man.
Yeah, yeah. He just gets head to absolutely everything. Ball goes in. It's Frey, and Cooper will make the save and fall down. Although it was kind of a looping header there.
Yeah. Oh, man. At least we don't have Meslier back there.
True.
He didn't have a bad game today, but just that game Monday night, good God, he couldn't save his life.
I mean, it just comes down to kind of piss poor luck that we didn't get on another one of those drop balls.
Yeah. Rob Holding Jr. the third.
And we'll switch to a 3 at the back now. Back to the old 3-5-2 as Ben Brereton Diaz makes way. Yeah, this is really nice. They're showing the Ben Brereton Diaz chance.
Is that all 5 now?
I believe so. And now to take this free kick.
Yeah, because we got Holding, McCallum, Ryan,
Cannon almost does very well, but it's kind of shouldered off the ball there. And here come QPR. Long ball booted over the top. Nell should get to this and does very well. Very well indeed, Anel.
Good
and
job,
that should be a foul.
Anel.
That should be a foul.
Whoa, yeah. That's a going in. He's a going in the book.
Yep. Alfie Lloyd goes into the book.
Action. He's going into the book. And they got flag wearers at Barrow.
Diamond seems to think that there's another goal.
Diamond.
Hopefully.
Now to the stage, Diamond. It's not the first time I've heard that one. Now to the stage, Diamond.
Oh, man, Chad. I miss doing these with you, man.
Yep. The added comic relief, Diamond.
Brewster will head that out.
Small bills only, please. Oh, God.
And there's Jimmy Dunn with it. Yep, United with the 5 square across the back.
Yeah, I like this camera angle. It tells you their lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, it clearly shows you the defined line across the back. And out on the right-hand side for Chair, he'll play into space here. And really good defending by Jack Robinson. That ball will run out.
Good job, JLT. Good job.
Could have been a foul. I mean, he clearly pushed.
Could have been.
He
Yeah,
clearly pushed Dembele down.
Yeah,
but
when I saw that ref pull up his flag, I thought he was going to wave it, but I was like, oh, hold on a minute. He didn't. He pointed to the goal kick. Michael Cooper checking the label on the ball now.
Take your time, Sheff United.
I tell you what, man, you know whose pitch is torn up like hell? They got to really invest some money in God's greatest gift or God's greatest team in the world, Wrexham. And Sheff Wednesday's pitch is absolutely dreadful.
Yeah.
I watched that game against Sunderland yesterday. Good God. It's like Swansea. Swansea's has really had – they must have had a harsh winter over there or something. QPR's doesn't look too bad. It's chopped up because you played 88 minutes worth of a game. But, man, some of these have no groundskeeper.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago when, you'd look like the camera would pan to the area and it'd just be a mud pit,
Oh, yeah. That's how Wrexham's is. It's a straight mud pit in there.
Ball thrown in for Frey. Sariki will head out. And, yeah, that's definitely a foul. Definitely a foul on Saito there.
All right, it's into the last minute of the game.
Yeah, that'll chop off a couple more seconds there of clock. I think we're doing a good job at managing this thing here.
We're taking this thing out of it and milking the clock for every second. But I mean, they're managing it well. It's not like we're staying down. We're wasting time, yes, but we're not like having people stay down for 2-3 minutes.
Right. No, we're going about it in the proper way.
Mm-hmm.
Just managing the clock, managing the game. Robinson will boot the ball up pitch, looking for Burrows, and that'll be headed back to Nardi. I almost said Nadri.
Nadri. Oh, boy. 4 added minutes, Adrian says. Well, we're about to find out.
Ball goes in. Cooper
6.
comes. 6 minutes. Wow. That was a really good read from Cooper there on that ball into the area. Really, really good read.
Yeah. Oddly enough, this is an interesting question I'm going to pose to you. Do you find it oddly enough that last year, how many games had 8-10 minutes at a time? You realize that any game in this league or even the Premier League, they went back to normal. They went back to normal at a time, like 3-4 minutes, even with all these subs.
Yeah. Yep.
Seemed like we got screwed so many times in extra time.
Yeah. Yep. I don't, and Adrian, I have no clue where 6 minutes has come from. City Peck, really, really good job to win the ball there in the area.
Get away, Tommy.
Burrows will play that ball out. And QPR will come again. They're going to try to lump everybody into the box here. Ball goes in. Heads go up. Whoa. Saito jumps over Sariki. And he just heads it like over the net there, but yeah. Comes in with the flying header. Wow. Yeah. It was a good ball. It was a good ball too. And we've almost played 2 of the 6 here. Cooper will just boot it down pitch, looking for Cannon. And Brewster will get on this. Brewster.
Get on it, Ryan!
Oh, how's that not a pen?
Oh, my God.
How is that not a pen? He was taken down from the back.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Holy hell.
We'll watch it back, and it was probably never a pen, but I don't know how he didn't pull the trigger earlier.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. How did he not shoot?
I want to see
Show the
that
replay.
back. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a really good tackle. That is really good last-ditch defending right there
Yeah, it is.
from Morgan Fox. That should be a foul. And instead it's on
That's
United.
gonna be a foul. Yeah, that's good.
You know, I don't know how you call one, but you don't call the other there.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say if you call the handball that Burrows had a penalty, that is a penalty to United.
No. I was just talking about the foul there. I wasn't
Oh,
like
yeah,
that were actually never a pen. That were never a
But-
pen.
I know it was a good call, but it's just also I feel like the ref on the other end when he called it on Burrows, I don't really
Yeah.
think that was a penalty. But
Yeah.
I mean, we're split hairs here.
Yep. Here they come again. United a lot of defending to do here yet. Ball goes into the box, and it's McCallum getting his head on this again. Good defending from McCallum.
I think there's a foul.
And that I think that might have been offside.
Offsides are it's offsides. I think it was.
Into the last 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Cooper's going to take his sweet damn time.
Oh, Burrow hit the post.
Did the ref drop his yellow? Is that what's going on here?
Or is he running over to yellow card somebody? Oh, he's
Not quite sure what that was.
I think he dropped his vape. He was ripping it. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I dropped my vape. Oh, you got to act like it's a marker. Here, I got to go take it. He's been ripping vape smoke the whole game. You're like, man, it's all
Yeah, he's been blowing rings.
He's been blowing rings. He's been doing it under his covering up with his hand.
A mistake here at the back from the QPR player. City Pack. Oh, he almost got to that ball right there into the box. And here come QPR again. Probably their last chance for romance. Ball is swung out onto the right-hand side. Heads go up. Dembele on it. And no, not a foul. Not a foul. Vinny Souza comes away with it.
It's our second or third time. Get on it, Tommy.
Yeah. Cannon not able to get on it. It appears you're going to be winning that bet, Chado.
Yeah.
That's 5 smackaroonies to you. Ball goes out on the left for QPR.
Come on, 10 seconds.
Ball has to go into the box for QPR if they want.
There you go. Win it, City. Just kick the damn thing.
Yep, agreed. And Cooper, safe hands.
And she do it.
And that should be it. Somebody's down for United here.
JLT.
Yeah.
Do I get up, dude? It's past 6 minutes. They're about to blow the full-time whistle. You're fine. Burrow beat Derby.
Don't give them the excuse to tack on another 30 seconds here.
Take your time. Take your time, Sheffield United. Just put the ball into the air, Cooper. What in the hell are we waiting for? Come on.
The ref's playing on here, and that'll be it. That's it.
Yay!
Another 3 points for United. And we go ever closer to catching up with Leeds.
Yeah. Your
Only
thoughts
3
before we
points
get out of
behind
here,
them.
Mr. Schneider?
I'd say overall, the performance in the second half was not bad at all. I thought we were actually the better side and deserved to win it on balance of second half performance.
Yeah, it got nervy there.
Yep.
But I think, United, were they at their best? No.
No.
Far from their best. But I mean, we
But
go
I
again.
mean, we've said it so many times. The promotion teams they find a way to win games, and that's what we've done here again. Is we've
Yeah, it's
found.
true. It's exactly what we did.
Yep.
I mean, we go again. At least we get a week off now and get a chance to rest and get ready for the stretch run. Because what does that give us? 11 games left now.
I think 12, right? 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, somewhere in there, in and around there. Yeah, certainly sets up for an interesting run in. Now being only 3 points, as Dublin said, it's basically 4 because they have the goal difference on us.
Yep.
But,
We've got Heckey's Preston next Saturday.
yes, Heckey's Preston.
Most away wins in the league, according to Dublin, and I'm going to trust that statistic.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's not too bad.
Very, very impressive. Who are your man of the match in this one, Chado? BBD?
Yeah, BBD probably for me. Yeah, BBD. Yeah. Just on the whole of it, set it, getting the goal and then just being influential up front and just kind of doing everything for Blades this right now.
Yeah. I feel like,
have him back.
It's funny. Like, I feel like Big Kiefer should have come on instead of Brewster. I feel like this would have been one for Big Kiefer.
It's odd that Big Keith Moore hasn't come on. So,
yep.
I don't know. We shall see.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna roll out of here. Drop everywhere where we can find it. You know the spiel, Mr. Schneider.
Yeah. Please do give our podcast, The Red Half of Sheffield, a follow on all social media at Red Sheffield on Twitter and Blue Sky, at The Red Half of Sheffield on Facebook, Red Half of Sheffield on Instagram. Chad does some YouTube stuff. Just search Red Half of Sheffield in your YouTube search bar, and he'll put out a preview every single week. Please do give those a watch. He does put a lot of work into those. You can follow Chad at cjarvis_13 on all social media. You can follow me, Noah Snyder, at Sunpuck on Instagram and at Nestman930 on Twitter, X, and Blue Sky. So are we doing a watch along next Saturday?
I won't be able to. I am, as of right now, I'm going to be out of town, so I will not be able to. I don't think I'll even watch any of that game next week.
Chris Wilder is like, effing get in. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Love it.
He's winding him up too, man.
Yep. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Mr. Sultana will join me next week for the watch along. We will see against Heckey's Preston. As far as Sheff United Way, if you're not following this page, if you're not following this account on all social media, please do so. I mean, the guys do so much good work on this channel. Hal, Nick, Ollie, we thank them as always for allowing us two idiot Yanks to jump on here and do these watch alongs. So, really, really want to give them a shout out. Please follow them on all social media. The links probably in the comments of this video. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here, Chado?
Adios, amigos. I will see you on the other side. All
right. Well, until then, I'll just leave you with Up the Blades, Chado.
Up the blade.
He leads us all the way, playing proper football, the Sheff United way. Ale, ale, ale.